Yeah. And speaking of Blue, I want to mention his team that he's on currently, Team Sheath Elite. Do you guys? What do you? I know you guys have some strong thoughts on their ego, but do you think they have the skill to back up their ego? And like, is it just too much for them?
I guess I'll go first. They got an ego. Well, no, they don't even have an ego. I would say they're just aware of how good they are in the game and what their standing is in the community, right? You have Smoke, Excel, Mackie, Bloob, Rico, Natsu. Natsu's hilarious, by the way. And they have another fellow, Taco now. Taco. I would say those guys all have a right to have an ego. I wouldn't say they have an ego, but they definitely have a right to have one. They're all proven themselves time and time again. And, you know, for myself, when we get matched up with them, and if I end up fighting any of them, it's definitely a lot of preparation that goes into it, or a lot of thinking that goes into it. So I would say, like, if any team deserves to have an ego, it's definitely them, 100%. And I don't blame them. Like, they're definitely they're the team to beat. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, I echo all of that. It's like they're obviously a super team, right? That was the whole story last year, and I didn't root for their downfall at all. I think that if I were to pick someone that wasn't us to win, it would be Champs United, just because it just got the lads on it. You know, it's just got a lot of solid guys. I don't know what it is this year, but it was like Cam or guys like that. Yeah, but it's like Sheath Elite's right there. Like when it comes like the guys that I'll watch fight, they're all really, really good. I think that there was an ego thing. I haven't seen it as much this time around, and I think that we sort of helped that last year by beating them. Just like showing them, like, leave all that stuff by the wayside. Like, that was a really cool song you guys had, but don't take yourselves too seriously, and don't overestimate yourselves. And if you guys are humbly going into it and trying to learn and trying to box, it's a hard team to beat for anybody. So yeah, I like those guys.
All right, I'm going to take the negative angle since everyone else was good for them. Sure, you can have an ego, but you can't always just make excuses like before you even fight, like on why you're going to do bad before, like priming people. That I'm not a fan of. Multiple people have done that. There's also multiple people on their team that are like skirting the rules, so trying to fight in as small and narrow of a play space as possible, and then hoping no one calls them out on it. Like, they already actively said that in the chat. So I mean, I don't mind if you have an ego and you back it up with, like, even if you're being gamey, but if you're doing it like that, like bending the rules or like full on breaking the rules and then getting mad when you're called out, that's just, you're just a child. You're literally, you're a child, but also you act like a child. So I'm going to treat you like one. Ego aside, yeah, it's fine to have an ego. Everyone should have an ego if you're trying to win, but trying to win at the expense of, like, oh, I wasn't at my best when you beat me, or like try to discredit every single person, trying to make every excuse possible, like, and then yeah, the biggest one to me is like skirting the rules as much as possible and hoping you don't get called out for it. They're not the only team that does it. There's other people. That's why it gets brought up on the commentary, not even just by me, but it's like, oh, that play space looks small, because it is. That's where the ego for me is just unwarranted. You don't deserve it. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, since you broke the seal, yeah, if you show up and try to box, that's one thing. Didn't have an ego. If you show up and win by doing that, but if you're doing all the other goofy stuff, then the ego is undeserved. That's why you got swept.